So today I'm just doing a kind of chit-chat video. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. palette that I mentioned a few videos ago, the Mad for Matte one. And I'm kind of going to give like a mini review on it just because I have used it a few times now. For foundation today I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and this is in the shade Light 43. This shade is a little too light for me right now because I do have a tan. To set my face, I actually have a little sample of one of the new Huda beauty powders, and I have the shade Cupcake, so I'm hoping it's not too pink and I'm hoping it doesn't darken anything. But I'm just going to put some on my sponge. It does have a very strong fragrance, but like it doesn't smell like cake, like it smells like straight up perfume. So I don't think I'm gonna buy this because I will most likely break out. Because I have sensitive skin, fragrance tends to break me out. But I figured I'd give it a go so I would know how it performs when I use it on other people. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use my NYX No Filter Powder in the shade Porcelain. And all my brushes are freshly cleaned, so very excited to use them. This powder I would not recommend if you are super oily. At least not as an all-over powder because it will make you a little shiny. But right now I don't mind, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just going to spritz my face with my Rainforest of the Sea, just to kind of let those powders mix together. And I'm going to start with my eyes. So first thing, I'm going to go in with this green first in my crease. And I'm using my Morphe E17. Woo. And I'm just going to pack it in. Because I'm going to do a smoky eye. And I want it to do Okay, now I'm going in with my Zoeva 221 brush, and I'm going to do a tiny bit of this kind of mustard shade to blend on top of the edge of that green. Now I'm going in with a fluffy blending brush from BH and just dusting over everything. Then with no extra product on that first brush I used, I'm just going to kind of blend out that green. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that black shade and my Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm just putting it kind of on the side of the brush, and I'm going to put this in the lower part of my crease. Then I'm going to pat that black on the rest of my lid. Okay, going in with that green brush again. So that's what the black looks like without like any base. I mean, I didn't set my concealer, but now I'm going to put the NYX Mixing Medium on and see how that works. So there's the difference, this with mixing medium, this without anything. So you can see it looks a little patchier on this side. So there really wasn't any fallout, which is really good. They are the teensiest bit patchy, but for blending in the crease, I think it's okay. For the all over color, I would say a sticky base is the way to go. So now I'm going to move on to my lower lash line. I'm going to put in Marc Jacobs HiLiner on my waterline. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Morphe B18, which is kind of like a pencil brush, and I'm going in with that green shade. I'm going to push it into my lash line. Okay, then I'm going in with that mustard shade again. Now with a flat definer brush, I'm going in with that black and pushing it into my lash line to smoke out that liner a bit. Now I'm going to go in with bronzer, and I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm using my Morphe E3 brush. I love this bronzer, but I think it's breaking me out. Pretty certain this also has fragrance in it. It smells like shortbread, which I don't mind. It doesn't give me a headache like some other scents, but it seems like it might be breaking me out. Because I'm breaking out along here, which I never do, and I have some pimples around my nose, and I've been going like this. So I'm gonna give it a little, I'm gonna give my skin a little time to kind of see what's going on, because I also haven't been using a lot of the skincare I used to use, so it could be that as well. For blush, I'm gonna do something warm, so I'm gonna use my Pool Party Trio and the shade Cash, and I'm using my Delium Tools. This is the 945 brush. This brush is so soft when it's freshly washed. Oh my goodness. I got really lazy with cleaning my brushes, because I wasn't really wearing makeup that much except to like do a video every now and then, which, as you know, has not been often. Oh, that's so soft. Okay. For highlight, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Mean Money Hustla Baby Duo, and I'm using my Morphe E 61 brush. I'm gonna go in with the more subtle side. I'm gonna go back into that e.l.f. palette and highlight my brow bone with that light shade. And I'm using a Coastal Scents BRC SO3 brush. This just seems to tidy the look up. Okay, so now for mascara, I'm using the Smashbox one, the new one, Superfan. I like it. It's nothing special though. I feel like it doesn't grip my lashes as nicely as some others. But I'm also not the biggest fan of the rubber wands for that reason, so some people prefer rubber, I do not. Okay, and then for lips, I'm using my ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in collab with iluvsarahii in the shade Curvii. Okay, so that's it for the look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing day.